Tanner, how the first day of practice been?
About like a first day of practice. I mean, it was pretty good on my opinion, but I mean, just the energy was all there. Everyone's really excited to be there, you could tell, and just the whole morale of the team is just outrageous right now. It feels pretty good.
Sure felt good to get out there after not having a season last year. Everybody kind of seemed like they were really focused today.
Oh yeah, it felt pretty good. I mean, like I said, everybody's just really excited. It's been forever since we've been on the field together, and we had a couple games in the spring, but nothing's going to really compare to the first game in the fall this year. So everyone's just really excited and feeling pretty good.
Talk about your receiving core. Talk about the guys you threw to today. I mean, you had some pretty big plays.
Well, that's what me and JB, one of our receivers, we were talking about that today. There's just weapons all over the field. I mean, I don't really have to think about where I'm going to go as far as personnel goes. Where the ball's going, it's going to be in good hands. So we got a lot of guys out there with a lot of talent.
What about Henderson State? Your thoughts about where you have to go between now and just under 4 weeks from now?
Well, Coach talked about it. I mean, he wants the best versions of ourselves. So, I mean, really we're pretty comfortable where we're at right now, but we need to be the best version of ourselves come game one. So we're just going to strive and work to that and see what happens.
What about you making the transition from Northeastern to here?
Doing what, sorry?
Making the transition coming here from Northeastern.
Well, I mean, it's a lot different. I mean, it's JUCO football. It's a grind, and this is a grind too, but here I feel like you have better people all around you. I mean, it's just more of a comfort thing for me. I'm more comfortable here. I feel really comfortable here, making good friends, and football is just football. You know, you're playing football. That's what you're doing.
Do you feel like things today picked up, just kind of like an extension of the spring? I know they always talk about wanting it to just kind of be like, the next practice. Did you kind of have that feeling today?
Well, not exactly. We've been practicing for 2 years now. So, I mean, practice is practice, but there was something different about today. I mean, feels like there's something to work towards, I mean, it's been pretty repetitive over and over again the past couple semesters, but this semester, I mean, you can tell already a difference. I mean, everyone's working towards something.
And what's that excitement level like? You've been here for a while now, and now you're finally, I know you've been in college a while, but you're only your sophomore year of playing. So
right.
What's that excitement level like getting back out there ready to play?
Oh, it feels good. I mean, it's been a long run for me. I've been in college, my 5th year of college. I can't even remember now, but it feels good just getting back competing for something, I've been practicing injured, COVID and all that. I'm just ready to play a football game,
Tell us about some of your weapons. We got some new wide receivers, some guys who've been here, but they may not have played games kind of similar to yourself. So who are some of those guys we should be on the lookout for?
Really, we have so many to name. We have JB, Torin, Deshaun, AD. We got all these guys and more, but pretty much anybody we throw in there, I'm really comfortable throwing to. So I'm just really excited because I don't think I've ever had a team that's been like that. So really just being comfortable with all the guys feels really good. So.
What are some of your expectations for yourself and for this team?
Really help people win, help the team win. We've been setting a number in our head. 30-48's the passing record here. That's what I'm going for. That's pretty much all I'm really shooting for myself. I mean, I'm going to try and do everything for the team, everything I can, but conference championship is the first step, so that's how it goes.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Mark. Talk a little about practice today. How was it getting out there and getting back on the field?
For myself, it was, it's been a long time since I actually got to practice for a season. So first day was, this first day, you got the new guys coming in, so you want to kind of get them, in a mood to where they know how practice runs. So, to me, first day of practice is not really a practice day, more like almost an introduction. So they kind of know how to, practice run. But today it was good. It was pretty fast paced, especially for the young guys that a lot of them just came, yesterday, day before yesterday. So to come in and kind of already get into the motion how practice run, it shows a lot of character, shows a lot of maturity. Like Coach said, we're all grown men. They're gonna treat us like grown men. So first day was, to me, I was impressed by a lot, especially with the freshmen. But just being back out there, man, it's a wonderful feeling, especially playing for an upcoming season. It's a wonderful feeling. So first day, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it myself.
What do you think you bring to the field? Like, what's the strengths that you believe that you bring on the defense?
I'd say speed, Speed and power. Not to get on about the players they had in 2019, but I know Coach said, and they were some good backers, but they weren't as fast. So, and I feel like for myself, I bring speed and power with it. So, that's good to play inside. I might not be the biggest, but, I play like I'm one of the bigger guys. So that's, for me, that's my strengths. For the team, a good defense don't function if it's not family. And I feel like today, especially this semester, I feel like we're more of a family. So a defense that plays as a family, it's kind of hard to – it's like a chain link, It's kind of hard to break a chain when they all link together and just, they all for each other. So, I just feel like as a team, we're ready. I know the season's not going to be here for a couple of weeks, but I feel like, there was a scheduled team for next week. I feel like we'll be not 100%, but a good 90 to 95. So I feel like we're pretty solid in the defense. For myself, I feel like I'm pretty solid. So, I'm just ready. That's all it is.
Even as one of the newer guys, to Southwestern here, do you kind of view yourself as a leader for that defense?
For the insides, yeah, but I'm still kind of figuring my way around the defense. It's still a lot of guys that I haven't even talked to just yet because it's so many, and then, we be so busy. But I say for my position group, I know I am. I'm the oldest out of all of them because all of them are still freshmen. So I feel like the old head when I'm in with them. So with my group, I definitely feel like a leader because they all do look up to me in some type of way. They might not tell me, but I can see it, for myself just by looking. They all do look up to me. So, I try my best to lead them in the right way because I'm more of a show type of person. I don't really I just show it. So I feel like, what I show on the field, I feel like they they soak it in, and they try to, I actually got some linebackers that actually try to outdo me, and it makes it fun because I like competitiveness. So, for me, it's just like, it's like a coach, seeing your kids just, go out there, do what they do and be fun and try to beat you, at your own position. So, it's just, I don't know what it feels like to be a coach, but if that's what it feels like, I love every bit of it. I love them group of guys. Just, like I said, we all just ready for the season to be here. Like, it's been 2 years. Well, for some, it's been longer, so I think we all just anxious to get back on the field. So, you're going to get your best, especially out the linebacker group, you're going to get your best out of all of them, every last one of them. But as a defense, best believe you're going to get our best. Whether it's practice, scrimmages, in the season, off-season, it doesn't matter, We're going to bring it to whoever, even ourselves.
Good. Thank you.
Coach, how's it feel having practice done on day one?
Incredible. It's it's the guys just told you, getting back on the field with something, a goal at the end is just incredible. I think I said something to one of the guys on the sidelines. I was giddy today. Just being able to out there and coach football is awesome.
It seemed like the team was really pumped up, focused. They were ready to go as well. You could tell that they're tired of sitting around and not being able to work towards something.
Yeah, it's day one. Every team in the country today is going to be excited. It's how's it going to be day 10? How's it going to be, once we go 3 days in a row? We'll see what the excitement is at that point. That we'll have a better indicator, at that point. But today they're supposed to be excited, so I'm pleased with that, I guess. But don't have my expectations too high because of today.
What did you see on the field today that you really liked?
There was a lot of good things. I really liked the way Tanner came out today. I was pleased. If there's one thing that him and I have talked about since he's been here, he's been a slow starter, and talked to him about changing his preparation going into practice, which should change his preparation going into games, and just asked him to try something different. I don't know if he did or not, and I don't know if it was the excitement. I don't know if there's finally a goal, but I was pleased with how he started. I think he started pretty well, so I was pleased with that.
And it was nice to see you've got 3 really good receivers that stand out at the top of my mind. You went to them, and you've got 3 that's really got blazing speed. They can bust one on any play.
Yeah, that's the past couple of years we've had to try to move some guys around with JR my first year and Rayburn last year, and kind of manipulate personnels, and hopefully we don't have to do that as much. Obviously we'll still do it, but that is a goal of ours, and it has been since I've been coaching, and we finally just got some guys that'll be able to help us a little bit more, and hopefully we keep them healthy and develop some young guys and continue to get better.
So the guys we just talked to, Tanner and Orlando, they're not new to you. You've had them around the program for a while, but they're going to be new names, to Bulldog Nation. So kind of just kind of give us a little synopsis of what we can expect to see out of them, both of them on the field.
You're going to see consistent football players. I mean, that's the reason they're up here today, is because it doesn't matter what they're doing. They're just consistent. They do what we ask them to do, how we ask them to do it on a regular basis. And that's ultimately, as a coach, what you want. And then when you find guys like them who can do it a little bit better, it's even better. So, I don't think you're going to see Tanner ever get rattled, whether it's a good day or a bad day. I don't think you're ever going to see Orlando not give great effort with great intensity. I mean, that's who they are as people, and that's what we like about them.
What does the rest of this weekend and then into next week look like? Like the basically fall camp up until school starts. What is that like for you guys?
Well, the NCAA has set protocols that we have to follow almost by the minute. So, we'll be in helmets again tomorrow. We'll take Sunday off, and then Monday we'll put on shells. And, as the days progress, so will the physicality. Monday will be the first time we'll really go against each other with shells on. So it will just continue to increase the physicality of practice. So as we get closer to the game, we can taper that back off, kind of have a peak, and then try to get healthy and rest it up for our first game.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys.